Hello folks and welcome to the stream. TCG Card Simulator. Let's try to get a couple of hours in. Just about a weekend game it seems like. Version 0.65 came out. Tried to play it while I had the flu and I didn't last long, but let's go over the changes. Interesting enough, they've solved a couple of problems I've been asking for. So now your workers can refill the destinkifiers and they can refill your pack machines. You'll notice that they have a current task and a secondary task. And well, it didn't seem to be working, and they've already come out with about 4 updates. But that's great because now I don't have to be the one constantly filling these things. And so yeah, that's a good thing. And typically, since I've got 3 of these 7-can destinkifiers here in a gauntlet, usually you only fill in about 3 cans in this one, maybe a can in this one, or 4 in one. Usually this one, I've only replaced 1 can in this one, ever. And so, but they can refill that now. And again, they can fill the pack machines. And the other problem they've solved, if I open up one of my books, you'll see here I've got 8,000 of this common card here. And while we have jumped to trying to sell cards, I have a mod in here that will auto replace the cards here. They haven't done that just yet with the workers. I'd love them to add that feature too. But you can see we've got a bunch of cards for sale. And I'm doing that because since I completed the complete sets for Tetramon and Destiny, I wanted to start selling all those cards, save 5 of each, at most 5 of each. Some cards I only have 1 or 2 of them, so I still got to be careful. If somebody asks for a trade or for one of my cards that I only have 1 on, I've got to decline those trades. So I try to pick up like $1,000 cards where I only have 1 of them, just so I have 2, just so I don't create a little accident. But they've added this bulk buy, or this free bulk thing, where basically you can put cards in here and they'll take them away. The customers will take them for free. Now here's the problem. They were taking a lot. So they've already come out with a patch to try to reduce the amount. I could put cards in here within an hour in-game. 2,500 cards would be gone. That's just ridiculous. So what I decided to do, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. We'll start with Tetramon. And so we go back here. So by the amount of cards in Tetramon, I've got 8,909. So I'm going to put $7,909 in there, and that'll leave me 1,000 of that card. Right? And then I'm going to take this same thing with the next one and say, okay, let's add you. You're not. Oh, yeah. Come over here. We'll take you now. And we know we only need like 2,100. So we're going to say, well, let's put 5,000 in there. And it'll automatically limit it. So just those 2 cards. And I'm going to do that. Try to do that with every common card like that. basically if I have over 1,000 of a card, maybe even 100 of a card, you know, I should get down to 100 of each card, and then I'll sell the rest. Now, high dollar ones we won't have. Currently, we're selling any cards in the range of $10 to $100. We've kind of hit the 60s. So, some ghost cards there. Now, I've got this guy set up. His current task is packing the machine. His secondary is now restocking. I haven't started the day though, but they're here, so I shouldn't really have done that. I should have waited. That's fine. We'll let it start kicking off. So that was the major changes they made. They fixed a few bugs here or there. But we'll see how this goes now. If it at least reduces the quantity being taken. And they've made it to where reviews, they've added in reviews of, hey, thanks for the free cards. Okay, let's see. Paid everything. We got, 1 day left for grading. Got that, but here's what I want to do. I've been opening legendaries, base legendaries, not legendary destinies. We had been opening those because you get better cards. But from what I was reading online, I happened to go check out the community website, and people were talking about the odds of getting the ghost foils, which is what I need. I need 3 more black ghost foils. The odds are better in the legendary Tetramon versus the Destiny Tetramon. It's like 1 in every 5,000 packs for a ghost card in a Tetramon legendary, but it was like 1 in every 8,000 for a Destiny legendary. So that's why I switched to the legendaries now recently. So those are the 3 cards we need. My card mod that counts here. It's like the game. The game does not recognize that I have a complete set of ghost cards, white and black, and I've got all the ghost foils white and 17 of the ghost black foils. The game doesn't think I have these because they're not in the display. I mean, they're not in the card collection. Now, the final achievement I'm trying to do with ghost cards, where I get one card, and it's got to be, you've got to have 1 of each grade, 1 through 10, and then I'll have to end up putting these in the collection book, and it should register. So the closest I'm there is with the Katingu. I need a level 4 or a level 3 card, but I am doing the Bonafox, grading it as well. The problem is a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. The odds of getting any of those is only 1%. You get a lot of 7s through 10s, which makes sense, real world. You'd never take a card that looks like a 1 and grade it for real, because that's a waste of money. You know it's not going to grade right. You're grading cards because you think this is perfect. I'll get more money for it when I get it as a perfect gem mint 10 type of card. Okay. So let's start the day. Day 640. And now I pretty much, all I gotta do is sit back and relax. Now, one thing I did want to check. I need to make sure you're only doing legendary. It's your primary task. Yes, okay, you're only putting a legendary card back. If you click all of these, the default is all of these are clicked. It'll put any of those in. That's not what I wanted to do. I had graded cards in there, or pack cards, common basic cards in here. Not what I want. But it's even more automated. Which in the grand scheme, hey, that's what I pay my workers for, man. Do the work. I shouldn't have to work. I own a big successful store. I should be able to sit back and have other people work for me, right? Now here's a case where I have 7 of these, 1 of these. If I made that trade, I'd lose this card. I'd break my set. So I can't do that. And that's why when it comes up here and I only have 1 in an album, I'll look at the price and I'll potentially buy it if I only have 1, just so I can have a spare just in case I make a mistake. I do still buy all the ghost cards because you never know which set might actually complete. It just so happens that this Katingu is the closest I'm at. I've got a 1, 2. There's question about whether that one is a one I bought early on and forgot or not. So I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping I only need that 1 card graded. The 2 through the 10 I know I got by grading. Getting over the flu. Finally got a voice back. But if I start coughing, I'll attempt to mute. Now, okay, so they've only taken 52. That's good. Now I could certainly go for more diversification. It looks like you can put as many cards in there as you want. There might be a limit, but on the previous stream where it only lasted about 30 minutes, I had, I think, up to 18 or 19 different cards in here. And I was trying to do like 1,000 at a time, 500. And I thought, there's got to be a better way. Let's just get rid of all the big ones. Right? But I don't know, diversification may help. They may look at that as, that's the only 2 that you have. I needed different ones. Just like they do in the shelves and on the card table and all that. So I might revert back to that. Maybe put, 1,000 of each card in there, or 500 of each card. Get quite a bit of selection. Now, once this completes, I've noticed that the worker won't do anything with it. I have to complete it. And then he'll come back and fill it up. And here again, we're looking for the high dollars, like 8, 9, 10,000, to signify we might have a foil card. But usually I end up getting hot packs of regular cards. They're high dollar. But instead of me having to sell 9,000 of individual common cards, that's that giveaway box is going to be nice. Yeah, they're not gutting it, but they're taking them. So here I can come in here and say, well, okay, let me take some of you guys. See how he shook his head no? That's why I think it's similar to the tables and stuff. You want variety in here. I think we're sitting at, what, 28 card tables? We got these 24 back here. 5, 6, 7, yeah, 20. And we got 28 cards. So at any time, we got 280 cards out on the floor for people to buy. And that's actually, I was working up to like you're selling $0 to $5 cards, and then I said, well, this is going to take forever, and let me go do like 5 to 10, and then I did 10 to 100. I actually want to raise that up. I may do like 101 to 500. I just got to be careful. Well, it won't sell if I've got only one of a card, because you can put in there, you know, keep minimum of 1 card or 5 cards or 50 cards if I wanted in the mod. So I'll never be at risk of selling the card that would complete the set. So I've been thinking about elevating to, you know, let's sell between 101 and 1,000, because it starts with the high dollar cards. You know, sell $1,000 cards, then $999, $998, $997, and so on. It takes those cards at the current value each day, and we'll try to sell the highest card first. The only problem with that is most of your customers aren't buying $1,000 cards. And to be honest, $500 to $1,000 cards, I'm not gonna have 50 or 60 of them. I'm only gonna have maybe 1 to 5 or 10, right? So it's not gonna sell a lot of them, but sell a few of them. Get a few extras out. And the destinkifiers should also be maybe the destinkifier isn't being set up. Okay, now they've already taken 100 of that card. Here, I've got 2 of them. I don't really want to pay 4,000. I at least got 2 of them. Nobody's getting my graded monofoxes. I like this setup when we switch to moving the registers from between here where these 3 card tables were to here. I'm actually seeing on occasion a queue of one customer or a couple of customers in a line, one waiting on another. Which tells me they're getting in and getting out a little bit better and faster. Because I never saw queues like that when they were in the center. I'm kind of holding off on reorganizing my store. I've been talking about switching to the tables, getting rid of these cases. That would be a major undertaking. But it's like, well, it's something I could do while I keep grinding, because grinding for these cards in this last achievement, it feels like it's just going to be boring to everybody. I mean, I'm having a blast doing it. Oh, $10,000. Do we have a ghost foil? Nope. Oh, wait a minute, we do. But is it one I need? No, it's a white card. I've already got all the white foils. So, but it was a ghost foil. It's a good thing. Full store at the end of the day. That's another nice thing too. Notice how that guy was waiting on that other guy to check out here. So that's the queue I've been talking about. I don't even care what ghost card it is. It's a ghost card, I'm gonna buy it. I'll buy it so I can grade it. 3 of those. And we don't want to lose money, so we hang out here until the end of till every customer's checked out or come in and tried to trade and leaves. Patiently waiting to take their money. Somebody back here in the cards. If that had been the last customer with that sale, the first register guy that took him would have, or made the sale, he would have left first, and the other two would leave. She was back there looking for cards. Now, maybe she found the card she wants, and she's buying some packs to try to get some more. Let's see. Yep. Nope, she bought a plushie. Okay. That's fine, too. Yeah. Okay, I want to go into the mod card setter. We're going to go up this price. We're going to go now. We're going to change out. So basically, any card above 101 up to 500, it keeps a minimum of 5 each here, it'll sell if the card is marked between 101, if the market price is between 101 and 500. So, as these cards get picked up and replaced, you'll see a $100 to $500 card, and again, it'll take the higher dollar cards. So it'll take $500 cards and put them in there. Now, did they fail the destinctifiers? They did not. So, why is that not working? That was your task, right? No, restocking. Okay. Resting. Resting. No. Okay, we're gonna put you refill the scent. That's your secondary task. Okay. Now, let's see what we got. Okay, we got a lot of 5s. That's good. We can grade down these 5s, try to get 4s, and then 4s goes to 3s. It's not great, but again, that's the odds of the game. Okay, we had 8, 9s, 10s, 1, 6, but fives, man, no 3, 2, 1s. Crap. 10s and 9s and 1, 8. So that's the dilemma you get when you're grading cards. You know you're going to get good graded cards. So we got a 4 here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Just got 3 5s. When you regrade a card, it'll either move up 1, stay the same, or move down. So if I regraded those 5s and one of them became a 4, I could then regrade that 4 and try to get it into a 3. Okay. The 6 was not any of these cards that I got. Okay, so let's pay the bills. Now, the stockers have restocked or refilled the displays. Let's now get our airdrop from our warehouse. And while they're doing that, we'll go ahead and start. We'll grade all the ghost cards we've been picking up through opening packs and buying. And it doesn't really matter right now because I just kind of, I'm going to grade them all. That's the holo card. We do need a Draconics carded, 2 or 3 of them. Five of them. Back to do you. It is rather manually intensive here. Now we'll go to our Teachermon default. And our gold edition Bonnie Fox. Now he should have filled the Stinkifiers, and he did. Yay. Start the deck. So I'm not going to worry about trades and sales right now. I'm going to watch. Make sure the cards. Okay, pick that one up, and yep, he put a $500 card in there with 10% markup. Yeah, nice. Okay. Now, if I went and removed all the low dollar cards, like if I take these, it'll refill those. Apparently I have a lot of this one card. Ghost card for a trade. Okay, I got 9 of those. I'll take that. Now we just got rid of all our ghost cards, so in 4 more days, with opening probably 12 boxes a day, or maybe more, you know, we may refill that. One day I may just let the ghost cards slide and just grade a whole bunch of my Bonnie Fox cards. In fact, I may do that the next time. I'll grade specific ghost cards if they're the ones that are my leading candidates for completing the set, which are these 8, and then the Bonnie Fox here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take this guy. And when I get one more of these, if I buy one more white or black that's a low value, I'm going to grade that group. But you have to be careful with that, because I need to make sure I don't have a duplicate of it. In fact, I'm kind of not even liking that. Like if I had a duplicate of this Draconics and I went to regrade this, the thought is you can buy it and it will not count towards your achievement. But if you regrade it, it will then count towards your achievement at whatever grade it comes back at. So let's say I grade this 1, regrade this 1, and it comes back a 1. Well, then I have a 1 of a white Draconics. But I cannot pick it up from here and put it into that grade space. You have to go through the app, which then forces you to open the book, which means I've got to put this in the book. So I need to make sure I don't have a white Draconics grade 1 in my book. Because if I did, and I put this in there, which one did it just put in there? I'd have to pull them both and regrade them, just to make sure. And that's under the assumption that people are saying, oh yeah, you can buy them and regrade them, and then the game thinks you've graded it. It knows you graded it, but it forgets that it was actually a card you bought. So, yeah. So I may end up just deciding to heck with it. Let me just delete those guys. Okay, which one? Oh, that's right, we got. Let's put 500 U in there, back to there, got 5 cards. Like that card, I have 10,000 of that card. That was pennies. And just think if I was having to wait and sell all of those, 280 at a time. And yes, you know, we could go in there and bundle them up and sell the bundles of cards, but that is slow and tedious as well, creating those. So I ended up just selling that and getting rid of it. And that was before they that was before the update came out with the get rid of your free cards thing. I didn't even, wasn't even thinking about that. I was just like, I don't like doing that. I'm just going to sell individual cards because I hate bundling them because that thing is so slow. So I went ahead and threw it away, just resigned myself to, okay, I'm just going to sell the cards. And then this patch comes out. Okay. Now, I do not remember a 0.64 patch. It's like it went from 0.63 to 0.65. I'm sure it didn't, but, and maybe I downloaded I probably did download 0.64 and just forgot about it. And was playing it, but I had been keeping my title at 0.63, so that's what was confusing me. I'm like, I went from a 0.63 to a 0.65. I'm like, what? What happened to 0.64? And that could have been one for console only or whatever, so I may have looked at it, saw it, and it's like, oh, that doesn't fit me. 5 should stay there, unless I get one through opening packs. Or somebody trades one to me where the card they want I've got plenty of. But things are set up to where, you know, I should not lose any card except of my own mistake. The system, the game is set up such that I have to maintain a minimum of 5 each of that card in inventory. And of course, I'm not worried about the ghost cards, just the regular Tetramon versus Destiny charges. No matter, it's a graded card. Get rid of it. I don't even want to trade or sell my graded ghost cards. Even though I probably have 10 of that 9. Of that 1 and a 9. I want to complete the foils or the graded card achievement before I'll start selling all my graded ghost cards. Four of these, 33 of those, that'll give me 5 and 32. Yeah. Ghost card. Why do you want so much? Let's go market price. I don't like haggling anymore. Oh, 9 o'clock. Stock boy left the day. What was he gonna do? That thing. Looks like he filled them up. Nope. Okay, only got one of these. She wants 3,500. I can grade it for 29,000. Even 8,000 for a 9. So let's start. Nice. Okay. If I can live with the price, I don't mind spending the money. I got 3.5 million. Okay. Which one did we put in there? It's whittling these down. Give me 8 and 3. Don't want to do that. Okay, I do not want to open these just yet because I want to refill here. If I open these, when the guy shows up, he's going to take these, fill these, and then when I refill, it's going to take all 12 of these. So it saves me money by not closing those out right now. And she's still shopping. Yeah, see, we're already in the 393s. So that tells you we didn't have a lot of $400 and $500 cards above a limit of 5 to be selling. So okay, they'll refill. No, he must have refilled that before he had to leave at the end of the day. Which makes sense, these would have been running. Now, what we could do here, take you guys, go ahead and look at the prices. That should autofill when we restart the day. 400, 400, there's 100. Let's start the day. Nice. Nice. There we go. Refills those and puts all nice high dollar cards in there. I like it.
Oh, Pop, thank you for the 500 biddies. No, it does seem like...
Man, He's such an asshole.
Well, they're still restocking shelves. I guess. I think I'll handle, end of day, I'll handle the destinkifiers. That way this guy's always going to be doing something. So they're refilling out the shelves. I still got to restock those shelves in the warehouse, i.e. the back room of the big room, back area of the big room. Again, I'm going to wait. Okay, we'll pay the bills. Do the check. 3 days away. Restock. Oh, I like that. Under 10,000 to restock. Yeah. Hit. Ah, there's still gonna be $60-70 cards. Why are you not refilling? Might refill when I actually start the day. But normally it refills right away. Certainly don't want empty sitting there. Why not? Hmm. But notice 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, you should be being put out. Okay. Naturally. Naturally. Okay. Trying to be a little bit sneaky there. This card is not a new card again because I've got the set already. I thought we were just going ahead and putting those back in. So it quits telling me, hey, that's a new card. But then I'll mistakenly grade it. I don't want to do that either. I want to make sure I have a complete set of ungraded regular cards. Now I may do a gem mint 10 of each common card. I would never do the foils. There's just so few and far between of those anyway, and we're going to sell those. In fact, I may sell, next time I pull some of these, I may pull some of those biggest ghost foils. Foils I'm not using to try to make fill that cheap. Just to make sure they didn't put anything else in here. All I knew about was this guy. Oh, okay. Didn't sneak anything in there. Like that. $25,000. Okay. Did we have 2 ghost foils? Maybe 2 black that I need? Doubtful. Probably got a hot pack of $3,000 or $4,000 cards. Yep. Got a couple of hot packs. Gotta hop back here. $2,500, $3,000 cards. Just regular $100. Okay. Nice to have. Those higher dollar ones will end up grading. Because the odds are on your side to grade any of those cards. You get a 7 through a 10. 7 is usually, it's usually over the price, the average market price. Wasn't she the last one out yesterday? Oh yeah, $30,000 in cards. That's right. Playing them high dollar ones now. Got enough of them to make probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 days of just good numbers on cards. I have to do the destinkifier. Forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, well, let's check that. Yep, 2 days away. Looking good. Restock. Everybody wants my graded bottom fonts. You ain't kidding it. Quit asking. A little tedious, but we'll take it just to get rid of them. These are definitely not going to break the bank. Nothing there to buy. It's like he turned around and realized, oh, wait a minute, I got to go buy something. Yeah, I like that. Getting a good selection. I'm pretty sure some guys were shaking their head like they ain't find the free card I want. It's free, dude. Is these lower dollar ones like this are now not priced right. even though I've got the set auto prices, once I put it in the display case, I think it's out onto the display table for sale. I think it's kind of like these cards in the display cases. Once it's out of the notebook, it kind of forgets it. Because I could go in there and check this price, right? 75.40, and it's marked as 75.40. That's weird. Why is it marked at the market price? Not supposed to do that. 62 market price, 68. So it's not like this is mismarked. That's a 10% adder. Just people aren't buying it. $4,000. Yeah. 3.6 million. We'll be right back under that pretty quickly here. Where'd it put you though? Wasn't it that one? Here's that card I want to get rid of. That's a scary card. Okay. One day away from those. I just want to get rid of that card. It's a scary card. I don't like it. Ish, and actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. I'd like to keep that 5. Try to keep 5 of each for a long time, but nah, I want the ghost. So I can grab the ghost to try to complete the achievement with ghost. Destiny. I'm not even looking at the destinies to put in. Okay. Let's look at destiny amount. Oh yeah, over 10,000 of these now. 9 of them. Yeah, another good day. 61,000. Look at that. 46,000 profit. Air bills. I need to check the destinctifiers. Done. 5, 6s. 10s, 9s, and 8s. It's gonna take forever to grind this. Need some luck. Hello. There's a Royal Llama. Black 3. Okay. Let us go take peeks at the Black Royal Llamas. See if that needs to become one of the ones we're trying to track. First job's always trying to find it. Okay, Royal Llamas. We got 10s, we got 9s, we got 8s, we got 7s, we got 6s, we got 2 5s, and a 3. So we're missing a 4, 2, and a 1. Similar to all the others, I'm missing, 2 to 3 of each. So it doesn't make sense to try to replace any of these with that one. Okay. Restock. All right. Worked out there. we need created. Alternate setup. Hit the end. I need to take a break and try to come back tomorrow and hit the stream again. Gotta stay on the mend and get over this flu. Feeling better finally, but gotta keep doing some rest. So I'm gonna take a quick rest. We'll see if I come back later to do a little more TCG or maybe some Necess. But thanks everybody for watching. Hit that follow button on Twitch. Got to YouTube. You can watch the videos there. I upload them each time I stream. I try to upload them right after the stream. Get them uploaded. So hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Both of those are free, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Until then, hope everybody has a great rest of your night. Have a great tomorrow, and I will see you on the next stream. Bye-bye.